Guys, this is not my normal type of video that I'm making, but I did want to get this out and make y'all aware of what's going on. So my little brother and his wife had a baby around the same time we did, and their baby is now 2.5 weeks old, but they went into the doctor and the doctor thought there were like little purple dots that were forming all over their brand new baby, and the doctor thought maybe they were bruises, and so they made them ride in an ambulance and go to a specialist out in Minneapolis. And when they got there, well, at the time also my sister said these are not bruises, I believe that this is leukemia cutis, and the doctor said that's too rare, there's no way, these are bruises. So he sent him off, made him ride in the ambulance, and they went to a specialist out in Minneapolis. The dermatologist immediately said these are not bruises, and then I think she did studies, or she knew right away that this is leukemia cutis. So they also sent a letter back to that doctor letting them know, hey, these are not bruises, this is leukemia cutis, because they also did blood tests, and the blood tests were coming back all weird. Which is why, because it was leukemia and there was cancer in his blood, which, if you didn't know, leukemia is cancer of the blood. I didn't know that exactly. I had heard it, but I didn't know too much, and I still am learning a lot about leukemia, and I think a lot of people, this specific leukemia is so rare that nobody really knows about it. It's 1 in 8 million or so have this type of leukemia, even leukemia in general, but then this baby was born with it, which is even more insane. And the doctor didn't even believe that the kid had it because it was so rare. It was completely devastating for our family. You know, immediately when I heard it, I yelled out like, no, like, and then I just started crying because that is so unbelievable for that to happen. You don't think it's gonna happen to you. We're told they were gonna have to spend 6 months in the hospital. As you can imagine, these bills are piling up. The ambulance ride to the specialist, they were there for 15 hours. They were charging $700 an hour. They were there for over 15 hours. Then they were told they were gonna have to spend 6 months in the hospital doing all these kinds of treatments, right? So they're preparing to go, and she goes, and they're basically moving into the hospital. Her husband is taking work off, 2 weeks off of work to take care of the kids, and their sister is coming, one of their sisters is coming, moving north so that she can watch the kids, but they also have to pay for childcare for the kids as well, pay her, because she needs it to work. She's taking work off, so she needs to be paid, and that's going to be for 6 months. The baby has done 1 round of chemo already. Before they started the chemo, they had to put a port in his shoulder. So they put a port in where they can take blood, administer the chemo. I'm just seeing a picture of this 2.5-week-old baby with a little port in his shoulder is just horrible, horrible. So sad. And yeah, so the baby has done his first round of chemo, and they're going to have to do more. They're going to do one or two more rounds of chemo. And if you know anything about chemo, in a 2.5-week-old baby, it makes your stomach all sick. There's so many different side effects. It could make you not hungry. It could make your head swell. It could make your tummy swell. There's just so many different side effects, and you don't feel good when it's all happening. So a 2.5-week-old baby, brand new, having to go through that. They're also going to have to do a bone marrow transplant. It could be up to $600,000 just for that one procedure alone, not including all the other procedures that they're doing and treatments that they're doing daily, night and day for 6 months. I'm making this video, I am asking you to pray for this family, pray for Kenny, pray for Monica, pray for Oliver, pray for all their kids, their family. Pray for their finances. if you would pray, if you feel led to donate, I'll put their link to their GoFundMe below. It would mean the world. It means so much if you're able to do that. If the Lord lays it on your heart to do that, that would be incredible. Any amount will do. As you can see, things are piling up very quickly for them. Yeah, just if anything, be in prayer. Speak to the leukemia, tell it to go, for it to completely wipe out. Please be praying for them. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.